Hello everybody, my name is Mathis and I am back. That's right, I'm back from PAX Prime. You probably noticed that I'd returned earlier today because there was a video that went live today, which is great. And there wasn't any videos yesterday, which is my own kind of fault slash I decided to do 3 videos a day almost every day instead of 2, and in doing so, I totally missed out on getting videos up on Tuesday. Initially, my plan was to do videos when I got home yesterday, but what I didn't realize was my plane wasn't landing until 10 o'clock at night. So I didn't really have time to get any videos done. I got home and I was just exhausted. I got some basic work done, got the machine back up and running after about 5 or 6 days of it being offline, and kind of went to bed almost immediately, which I hope you understand. It was wild. PAX Prime. Before we get into PAX Prime itself, I do want to say, hey, we're back to normal. We're going to be getting our Project Zomboids, our Long Darks, some newer stuff. Corpse of Discovery is going to continue, Magic cards, all that good stuff is going to be back, and the schedule should be going back to normal, and I want to say thank you all for the patience and understanding as I tried some new things while I was gone. Some collaborations with Dan Giesling on H1Z1, among doing some Fight Night stuff that went live, which actually went over pretty friggin' well. What else did I do while I was gone? I put up some other things, and I can't actually remember them. EU4 came to an end while I was gone as well. Party Hard, which you guys seem to have enjoyed, and, you know, a bunch of other stuff. But starting today, we'll be trickling in Corpse of Discovery until I finish it, and then back to the normal survival stuff and other funny games as well. Yeah, we're going back to a normal kind of schedule. So thank you for sticking with me. Thank you so much for being patient while I'm gone. PAX is always a really strange time for me as far as scheduling is concerned, and we'll be back to normal starting today. But PAX, as you can tell, probably my voice is not exactly 100%. I'm not sick by any stretch, which is great. I did avoid the PAX pox. But my voice is a little bit on the gone side because of how much I ended up using it. I want to thank all of you. There were so many of you who came up and said hello. I probably met like 10 to 15 people a day, and that was more than ever that for me, even compared to PAX East, where I met a lot of people. You guys were taking pictures and had me signing things and saying hello, and you just made my PAX. Like, that was what I go to PAX for, and you guys made my day by coming and saying hi and telling me that you watch my stuff, because that's why I do it, man. I do it for you guys, as well as for me, obviously, but I do it mostly for you guys. Like, I want to entertain you and to have you guys coming up, and some of you are so excited to meet me, and, you know, as always, as I've always said, for me, I'm just a normal guy, you know, like, who tries to share his experiences and share his passion for gaming with the internet, and you guys are receptive enough to that where that I can do this for a living. So thank you all so much for coming and saying hello. There's so many of you. I have so many pictures that I saved on my phone that you guys were tweeting at me and stuff. If you follow my Twitter, I retweeted as many of the pictures as I could get. Not everybody tweeted out their picture to me, but that's totally fine. I understand that. But I saved as many of them as possible because I just love being able to be like, that was one of the best times of my life. I met some amazing fans. I didn't meet some amazing fans, as I just said, but I made some amazing new YouTuber friends as well while I was there. That was just great. I actually got to say hello and chat with PewDiePie for a little while. I got to say hello and chat with Wade, and I waved at Markiplier for a split second. I got to chat and have like dinner with freaking some of the bigger names out there that, you know, that was just really exciting for me as a fan of YouTube, and then being able to wine and dine with some of the people that inspired me, which was really, really good. And it was just a great time. But the reason my voice is gone is not because of all that, though it is part of it, but Polaris, my network, had me on stage way more than I initially anticipated. If you were there, you probably saw me in the Polaris booth often. Initially, I was only supposed to be up on stage like once, just for like a little Rocket League thing. But they had me fill a spot at one point during Monday that they had lost, and they obviously enjoyed what I did, and then they had me going up on stage every day, like 4 or 5 different times for, like, you know, a total of like 3 or 4 hours each day, just to be up there and doing things, and it was fantastic. I adored it, and I loved doing it, and I got to entertain people, and I got to demo games with developers, and I got to do interview stuff. I hope some of that will be up on the Polaris channel, so keep your eye out for it. If it isn't, and you were one of the ones maybe watching the stream, I hope you enjoyed it. But it was just a really good time. One thing I did not expect was my voice to go. as much as it's gone, but it's a little bit rough. I will try and go easy on it today. I do want to record and stream a little bit. I came back and there's like a bunch of games that came out that I need to play. I knew Metal Gear Solid 5 was coming out. Mad Max hit while I was gone. A game called Stasis hit while I was gone. A game called Layers of Fear came out in early access, which is like the first couple of hours of the game came out while I was gone. All these things came out, and I'm sitting here panicking. I still haven't played Until Dawn, and I'm like, I need to play all of these games in some respect, and I haven't had the time, and I have to get back to work. So what I want to do today is record and then maybe stream some either Mad Max or Metal Gear Solid 5 just to get my hands on it and like get a little bit taste and like wet my lips. I don't know why I keep saying and doing this, but I am. I can't wait to get to play some of these games. It's very rarely am I ever gonna be able to, I should say very rarely rather, am I ever excited for a AAA game, but I came home and there are a few AAA games that I'm pumped about and I'm looking forward to playing them. So I'm going to wrap this thing up. I don't want to go on too long. I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me while I was gone. As always, I'm always afraid of numbers and stuff while I disappeared, but everything seems to be totally fine. I'm going to get back to work. Thank you guys so much. And I hope you're excited for our normal schedule to return. I am incredibly excited for our normal schedule to return. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.